point that when individuals like at the Virginia Tech and the gentleman at San Antonio is definitely not a deserving word, but they're viewed as they have mentally something wrong with them. But meanwhile, like many of us partake in a society that's inherently violent, and so our psychosis of like the violence we perpetuate in our daily life isn't considered a mental disorder, but they are. Although, like you were saying, that there's something absolutely inherently wrong with the action they took, but the way society looks at them as being mentally disabled. Meanwhile, like the things that I'm doing and consuming is perpetuating violence. I just can't see it. So I just think that was a really good point to bring up, so I appreciate that.
And it's, I guess, you know, it was, when I bring that point up, I get backlash sometimes because it is risky to say that, you know, these people don't have disabilities and they're not insane. And to somewhat justify their actions, which I'm not justifying their actions, I'm just trying to disconnect disability and violence, which, you know, so often is like hand in hand, which it isn't. It has nothing to do with each other.
Yeah, I'd like to know more about the intersections between queer liberation and animal liberation, if you could explain that.
There's a lot on it. And I could kind of talk a little, like, I'll take a few sentences of queer liberation. It's new. And there are people that, like Patrice Jones, Carol Adams, Marty Keel, Greta Gard, that focus a lot on ecofeminism, and then have introduced like a queer analysis of saying that there is no binary, challenging, you know, like if you know queer theory, it challenges the construction of identity, construction of binaries, and saying that, you know, so on in the elementary that there's an animal here and there's humans here, and challenging that binary as well. And so I